Hey Grey members, just a quick little video that I was going to do. Well, I wasn't really going to do a video, and we're sitting here thinking about it. And I said, you know what, I haven't done something for my members in quite some time. So what we're going to do is, some of you guys who watched my gardening video, we had a little haul of these Cherry 100 tomatoes. So we've got some, last time we made, what's it call it? What did we make? Salsa. So we made salsa out of the last cherry tomato. So we have some of the other ones here that didn't fit on the cutting board. I don't know if I can, I'll show you the salsa here in a second, but I'm going to go ahead and set this up and start layering all these cherry tomatoes on my dehydrator. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to layer a few of them just to kind of show you what I'm doing. You know, trying to give them a little bit of spacing as best as I can since this is a small batch. But this is a good way to, you know, if you have an abundance of certain types of vegetables or whatnot, that you can kind of, get long-term storage out of them. And I'll go through this whole process. I won't make it too long for you guys. But all in all, I'm going to do this, and then I'll come back and show you after I got them all layered on here. Alright, so here I have, I try to evenly space them out. Some of them get a little close, and we'll try to move them around a little bit more. But, you want to evenly space out. Anytime you're dehydrating, you want to make sure there's a nice, good airflow around there. And we had enough to fill up a whole tray, so that's kind of nice. And a real quick glimpse, we'll come over here to the salsa that we made last time. That is oh so tasty with some nice chips or anything like that. I've even mixed it up in some of my eggs and whatnot, but yeah, that's a nice little salsa mix we made there. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and set this up. I should have it, I want to set it up for 125 and for 12 hours. So as you can see, 125 degrees. And we're going to do it for 12 hours. Of course, I'm not going to make you folks wait the whole 12 hours to do this, but that's what we're doing. Where'd my lid go? It is over here. We're going to go ahead and put that lid on there. Looks nice and solid. Nothing's really touching. Everything looks good. And let's go ahead and get this bad boy going. Here she goes, folks. So we'll check back with this in the morning. It is roughly 10 o'clock at night here, so by the time we wake up and get breakfast going, this should be getting ready to get done. And I'll cut back to it and see what we got. Alright, so here we are. We are all done. We had it on 125 for 12 hours. I actually ended up putting it for a little bit longer than that. So what I want to do, and the reason this is kind of like something I want to do quick, is these here are pretty much done. I don't know if you guys can see that there's little to no that there's any moisture in there. They're nice and crispy, but I want them to still be hot. So when I put them in this jar, which has been cleaned and sanitized, just so you guys know, I know some of you guys are talking about, everything being sanitized and clean. I'm going to be putting these in here while they're still warm, so that when I start doing this, when I close the lid on it, it will help seal that lid and finish drying. If there's anything happen to be left in here, that moisture will help, that heat from this thing, and that little bit of, if there's anything in there, it will go ahead and help seal the lid out. So we're going to go ahead and take the rest of these and finish this up. Here's the finished product. Now I guess I could have used a smaller jar. I do have smaller ones. I just didn't know what to expect. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever done the tomatoes, the cherry tomatoes and stuff like that. But back this up. You can hear that in there. It's going to make a nice seal. I'm going to go ahead and date this and put it on there. But most likely what we'll probably end up doing is we'll probably end up using these like here the next few weeks for something, either a stew, or maybe we'll just eat them as snacks or all that kind of stuff like that. But all in all, I'm really happy with the outcome. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and we'll move on from there. Alright folks, so that kind of wraps up my first time dehydrating the Cherry 100 tomatoes. I guess being that was only probably, I don't know, a couple dozen cherry tomatoes, for that size jar was probably not enough. But so I guess when you do the stuff like this, you probably should do things like plan out and kind of gauge the size jar you need and whatnot. But if you want to leave me any tips and tricks down below, if you've ever canned, or kind of like dry can, I guess you would call it, cherry 100 tomatoes or any type of cherry tomatoes, I'm very curious in how you do it and ways that I can improve. But hopefully you members enjoyed that, and then I will eventually release this to the viewers here soon enough after you guys get a chance to kind of get like a forethought and see this first. All right, as always, stay safe out there. Know that you're not alone. This is GreyMan. I'm out. I'll see you guys in a rebound. God bless.